applied myself, I filled it in. No time for that doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Diffuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for that doubt.
I got the greatest. I don't know if y'all can see, I got the greatest of all time right there. All right. We started a little bit late, but we here now. You know, just like how Tank show up for his press conferences. We show up a little late, but it's gonna be entertaining. I promise you. Ain't that right, Ricky?
Indeed.
Yeah, because y'all made the Eagles pay for it. I guarantee they pay for it. That's what
they sure did.
Shout
out to the Commanders.
That's the only shout out we gonna do. But the Ravens made the Steelers pay for it. And Penn State made it. I ain't gonna say too much. The state of Pennsylvania went all the PSU this weekend. But again, y'all can go check out CTC if you want to hear about the PSU win. And y'all can go check out Refuse to Lose and Unfazed tomorrow if you want to hear about the Commanders beating the Eagles. Because today we got some boxing topics to get right to. Now, if you're new here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you are fully prepared for a few looks this way. A couple. What you talking about, Ty? Oh, come on, Ricky.
Let me get prepared.
Why you looking at me? You looking the wrong way.
That's Tyrone on this side. You gotta get prepared.
Nah, your camera wrong.
No, your camera wrong.
My camera might be right. I don't know. Yeah. But I see y'all see me, and we here now. So look, first things first, we're gonna get straight to it. We got to talk about. I'm messing with y'all. The connections was messed up back there, but we here now. We got to do the recap. Of Usyk versus Fury 2. And we already know this was a title fight. It went 12 rounds, and it was for Usyk's undisputed heavyweight championship belt. And we all know how it went. Judges scored it 116 to 112. All favored Usyk. And some people would say Gatorade probably was one of those few votes for Tyson Fury. But it is what it is. We're going to recap this fight. And Ricky, I think you was the one that picked Fury to win, right?
No,
I just wanted to make sure.
I thought it was Usyk. You know, somebody get an L this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no names.
I just wanted to make sure.
Wrong way.
No, I'm telling you, it's
there you go.
Thank you.
Oh no, we gotta work on the camera. My camera must be wrong there. Okay.
That's C-class mentality that y'all got over there.
Oh.
So since Ty was wrong, we're gonna start with Ty.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was definitely wrong. I thought that Fury released Joe because I think the fight before that he didn't take it serious. So I thought maybe he took it serious and would like win this fight. But I think he's washed now because that fight was like, he ain't really show me that much in that fight. He kept him away, but he ain't do much. He wasn't doing much. It was on his side was a boring fight. Okay, at first, my biased eyes because I wanted Fury to win, so I was like, "Well, yeah, Fury win, but I wind it back." I was like, "Oh, let me shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about." He looking stupid. He was getting whipped in that fight. It was embarrassing. So yeah, it was a one-sided fight.
Ricky.
So this fight to me didn't look no different from the first fight. Usyk definitely knows and have the formula to beat Tyson Fury. I thought Tyson Fury coming in a little heavy was going, probably work in his favor. He was going to put some of that body on Usyk. But no, Usyk footwork is too good. He was good keeping him off of him. One thing I want to say I was upset with Tyson is that I don't know what type of game plan was he working with because he wasn't going to the body as much. Because that's what you want to do to slow down your opponent. What I think he should have did against Usyk, but Usyk definitely had him down to the T. Unanimous decision for the fight. I didn't kind of agree with, but I did ultimately agree with Usyk winning. And I think Usyk is a problem as a heavyweight.
Definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. And you see that he controlled with the best of them because I think it was him that came out with the costume, right? Or was that
Yes.
Fury? I think that was Fury. I didn't
The
see the
Hitman. You know
yeah.
what costume you talking about? Yeah, the Hitman costume. Yeah, that was him.
Okay. I just had to make sure because it was definitely he definitely was the hit man, and Fury, as Martin would say, was the get hit man because those jabs was there every time. And technically, if Fury didn't know how to fall on people, he would have fell on the mat. If you ask me, because there was a few of them combinations that Usyk hit him with. He was like, ooh, oh, and then he just fall on him, and then he was like, ooh, again, then he fall on him, and then of
Too
course.
clean.
Yeah, and then Fury, of course, he found some ways to get some big hits off, but Usyk was just eating those like Reese's Pieces. So this fight here, Ty, we
Bum
gave you
bum
all. I
bum.
knew it. I knew it.
Bum bum bum. We finally
Ty,
got him.
Ty
Finally
was
got
right.
him.
Ty was right for
Goodness
like 3
gracious.
episodes, man.
Man, he was going good, going strong 3 episodes, man.
Man, that left hand from Usyk was accurate too, man. It was crazy. But with that
Yeah.
being said, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Tyson really didn't show here and there he had some good counters, but you can tell he was worried about getting hit. He was slow, you
Yeah,
know.
definitely slow.
Usyk definitely kept him on the inside, kept Tyson punches short. Um, and he didn't let Tyson use his arm reach, his weight. He didn't allow him to do nothing. He didn't allow him to do nothing. He just, what I'm saying, controlled the fight. He controlled the fight, in my opinion. It was sometimes where Tyson did get off some shots, but like Tomo said, he he was eating them like Reese's Pieces. But Usyk, I watching Usyk fight. So now Usyk he beat Tyson twice, AJ twice, and him being a heavyweight, I want to say is the way he's doing it is great for the heavyweight division. He can show that you can be light on your feet and still beat 300 pound. Like he's just basically, size doesn't matter. Basically, what I'm saying,
Mm.
size doesn't matter. It's just all about skill.
Yeah.
Pause.
This is a family show. It's okay. We understand where you're coming from with that one. You don't have
I
to.
ain't know. I ain't see you. The facial expression said it all. But anyway,
Hey. You don't get flagged for facial expressions, okay? It's
yeah,
your
okay.
comments. It's your comments. But this fight definitely looked like if you was watching one of them bar brawls, you like, man, ain't no way he beat. He beating up on Big Cuz like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how security gonna get him up off of him because I ain't breaking that up. And that's exactly what happened. But how y'all feel about? I think we talked about it too. It was like an AI judge. There's two things on that show. There was something about an AI judge. And also Dubois running up in the ring talking about it's our turn.
I'm gonna let Taco first.
All right, first the AI thing. That AI thing was loafing. I don't know what I don't know what the AI was looking at because even if you go by CompuBox numbers, like the rounds that he had Fury win, it didn't add up. So if they gonna do AI, get a better AI, I guess. That AI right there, that AI stupid. That's a stupid AI right there. Need a better AI. And if Dubois get in the ring to get Usyk, you forgot you got to fight against Joseph first.
Yep.
You don't look past Joseph. You look past Joseph, guess what? You might lose that fight. And you still might lose that fight because
Hands
Joseph's not a
down.
bad boxer. And Joseph, to me, is probably the closest to Usyk when it comes to boxing and heavyweight right now. So
100%.
yeah, I think he'll have a tough time fighting him. So you need to focus on him first instead of worrying about jumping in the ring to fight Usyk.
Okay. Well, I mean, he came out and said, I think he said no problem, and then he went right back to celebrating his win. So there was a few things I was supposed to touch on into the intro, but just like a late interview, you gotta get right into it and roll with the punches. So if you didn't see the title of the show, of course you all know we had to do the recap of the fight from this last week, but it's the end of the year. We got to talk about our best ofs. If you watched the last episode, we kind of touched on a few of who we thought, and now we're gonna give you our final results. If you're in the boxing chat, you all voted, and we appreciate you all for putting your votes in and keeping the conversation going. But you may like a few of the switch ups that we had here. So I think how we should do this, fellas, is I know we got knockout, trainer, fighter of the year, boxer of the year, prospect, and upset. Should we save the knockout for last, or should we get the entertainment going with the knockout first?
No, let's do the knockout for last.
Okay. So with that being said, and if you don't know, now you know we're gonna move these around a little bit. I'm gonna do some fixes playing wise in the air. We're gonna start off with trainer of the year. Now, we all know where my biasness goes, and we're going to touch on this later in the episode as well, but we got to talk about trainer of the year. And as a community, we came together and we voted. Ricky, who's the trainer of the year?
Bomac. Gotta give it to him again. Come on, he got Keyshawn, who's fighting for a title coming up this upcoming year. Crawford dominated his fight at 154, transition from the weight class. He has another fighter, Ty. What's the other fighter name?
You got Nelson, who's fighting Pacheco next year.
Yep.
When he win that fight, get a chance to go for a belt. He also got I can't remember the Spanish guy. I can't remember his name right now.
But overall, Bomac, honestly, his fighters and you can see him as trainer in general is staying busy. A lot of his fighters are advancing. They you can tell he trains well because these are champion fighters. So gotta give it to him again this year because all his fighters been active, and all his fighters progressing, and they all champions.
Okay, so with that being said, from in the red corner, trainer of the year,
Two time,
Bomac.
So Bomac, you know what I mean? You gotta come back, man. You gotta run it back. You gotta run it back. I can't wait to do that episode. I'm gonna have to do a lot of explaining, but I'm ready for it. And with that being said, we went from trainer. From trainer, you got to talk about what the trainer does in the ring. He helps the fight. He predicts the fight. Probably sees it just a little bit. So we got to talk about best fight of the year. Ty, best fight of the year.
Best fight of the year. We gave it to Artur Beterbiev and Bivol. The robbery.
What?
Yo.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. So look, those who are watching, you know, Better Biv is still the champion. Whatever is will be a robbery. We have part 2 gonna happen in February 22nd. So we can see if it was a robbery. But again, if you go back and watch that fight, please do, because I would like people comments to think who won that fight between Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. That fight, hands down, was poetry in motion. If you really want to get an understanding of boxing, or you want to really get an understanding of technique and skill in boxing, please watch that fight. Hands down, 2024 best fight of the year. Despite what Ty's saying, a robbery, Artur Beterbiev won that. They gave it to him. I watched that fight. In my opinion, I still think Arthur won. I watched that fight in slow motion. I don't know what Ty was saying.
That's all robbery. That's all robbery.
I was waiting for, after you said all that, Ricky, about if you want to watch, poetry in motion, you want to watch boxing, you want to learn the sweet science of boxing. I was waiting for Ty to say the sweet science of robbery. I was just waiting for every time you were saying so. I was like, Ty gonna say something about that robbery.
Nah, that fight right there, that fight. At first glance, I'm agree with Ty. At first glance, I thought it was until I actually went back and watched it. It definitely was too close. And Arthur pulled out for the win. Now, the next time is not gonna be too close though, Ty. He gonna knock him out. Let's go to the next category, because he gonna get knocked out.
Hold on, we gotta do it right. So again, hold on, I gotta bring it back up.
I thought Bivol won. Oh,
yep. Hold on, before you go back. So best fight of the year is what, Ricky?
Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. And it wasn't a robbery. The best fight of the year.
Oh man.
Poetry in motion. You know what? You know how they got Rumble in the Jungle and all the different names of it. This fight need to be named Poetry in Motion.
What do you say on coming to me?
Yeah,
there they go.
I named the fight Poetry in Motion.
Should be called How to Rob a Man. How to Rob a Man.
How to rob.
How to steal a fight for dummies. All right, we can't big the man up and kill a fight. All right. So next up, we got Boxer of the Year. Ricky.
Boxer of the Year, hands down, we got to give it to him, is Alexander Usyk. Boxer of the year. There's no brainer, especially him beating Tyson Fury twice. He's definitely boxer of the year. He has showed tremendous
They don't know.
skill and great footwork. You gotta give it to him.
Yeah, I agree. He got undisputed this year. He could have got undisputed, but they took that belt from him, which is kind of weird. But yeah.
Yeah.
So and then he beat the man that beat the man that beat the man.
Mm-hmm.
Fury, who never lost. He beat him twice. And the first time he beat him, it was kind of close, but the second time he beat him wasn't close at all to me. So yeah.
Okay. So right, I said we're gonna get right to it. They all up in the comments. They
He
saying
said it was close.
I think you're talking about the robbery in motion. I mean
Poetry in motion.
poetry in motion. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, but who you had though? Who did you have?
Yeah, better be here.
Let us. He had Better Bill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now that's what I'm talking. Look, give me some. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna roll right into, of course, you got boxer of the year. A lot of people in the chat they said Dubois. So again, if you are in the boxing chat, we put up a vote and the poll did go out. But again, the big three had to vote as well. So now we got prospect of the year. Abdullah Mason. Tell me about this, Ty.
Oh, this one was easy. One, you had a lot of prospects lose this year, so that knocked them out of there. Two, he fought like 4 or 5 fights this year and knocked them all out. So, and three, who else can you pick, really?
Well, I mean, there's some people there, but the thing is, with him, what stand out with him is that again, 5 fights in 1 year. That's a lot. And then 5 fights by 5 knockouts. That's a lot. His fights didn't even. I don't even think his fights went over 3 rounds. I can't even recall. I don't think it went over 3 rounds.
The last one?
But the last one, maybe
I think
4,
the last one
5.
That's what 2, I think, 2 or 3.
Maybe 3.
Okay.
Because he got knocked down twice.
Yeah. He got knocked down twice early and then he finished it after that.
So hands down, I gotta give the young boy. Also, even fighting his last fight, being knocked down, showing that he is human, but he still can bounce back and win the fight and adapt. Also going through that this year, winning 5 fights total. Like, he's hungry. Gotta give it to him. Honestly, I wanted to give it to him last year, but I didn't see enough. So this year, I definitely it proved the potential I seen in him the year before. So I want to give it to him and his family. Definitely his family in his corner. I want to say his father is deep in his corner. His corner is locked in, and it shows in his performance. So prospect of the year, Abdullah Mason, well deserved. He definitely got a promising future in the sport.
He didn't have one fight that went 4 rounds, but that's only one.
That was the last one, right?
No, that was like the second one of the year.
Second one, okay.
Yeah.
What mom say, of course, that's right. Ricky's now listening to me, so he's also right. See, there you go. There you go.
Oh, we caught Tyrone the other day. I mean, not too long ago. Mm-hmm.
Even the homeless dog gets a steak once in a while, bro.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that was a good one. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know. He Googled that one.
Nah, that was so that was so good that might have been upset of the year on in the red corner right there. That might have been it. So we got to talk about the upset of the year, and we already knew who got the votes for boxer of the year, but we also got to talk about what really an upset.
Yeah,
it was a lot of sleep numbers. It was a lot of sleep numbers in that fight, but Ricky, tell me about this upset of the year.
This upset the year. You would think Anthony Joshua had a lot of potential. I mean, I ain't gonna say a lot of potential. He would have learned from his mistakes, and this fight proved that he didn't. He just convert back to old ways, and this was a big upset. So Dubois, I'm saying his name right, Dubois, right?
Yep.
Daniel Dubois.
Yep.
When he got that KO, man, this look like the same mistake that AJ makes. So definitely an upset of the year because I definitely thought AJ was going to win that fight.
Yeah, I 100% agree with definitely upset of the year, and plus it was 2 upsets. AJ was upset, and the fight was upset. So,
and who was upset?
AJ.
Okay.
I would say a few of them uppercuts, but I ain't Because man, he was back there doing the little
But one
wait, they don't love you like what?
thing, but one thing people need to worry about, especially when if Parker, even though side note, if Parker get fights, Daniel Dubois, that power is insane.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but Zane got power too.
Zane got power too, but Dubois is faster than Zane.
Yeah, but I think that
And
Parker's
timing.
going. They got a plan. Trust me, they got a
So
plan.
you remember Dubois knocked out AJ out based on timing. Now his speed though.
Based on time, and then AJ not protecting himself.
Yeah.
AJ choreographing some shots.
Yeah.
But we can see because don't get me wrong. I don't know who to pick because again, we got the bar power and then you got Parker's skill set. And I do want us to go with the boxer, and that would be Parker. But the bar seemed like he just need to land one punch. But we can say that for another topic because I think Ty might, not agree on that. Who knows?
Come on, Parker, same last name.
Okay.
Say that. Hold on. So you said Park. Yeah. We'll talk about that another time because I
Yeah.
started thinking about a whole nother fight, and we'll talk about that fighter later. But this topic here, and of course, a lot of people will say knockout of the year. Oh, that's an easy pick, but then you got to think about the entirety of the year. And shout out to Ty and my YouTube algorithm for saying, "Hey, bro, hold up, you done forgot something." So we got to talk about the knockout of the year, and it's who, Ricky? Because I don't know these names. I know H2O.
I'm gonna give it a tie. That's tie. That's tie knockout of the year.
His body versus H2O. Jeez.
That's hilarious when you actually pronounce it like that because it looked like his body hit the H2O. Now we got a quick highlight for you all if you don't remember this knockout of the year. So make sure y'all watch this quick because YouTube like the YouTube in their boxing clips. I just want y'all to be prepared. So here we go. I gotta make sure it's on mute too because I don't want copyright infringement. And go. That's one. Like a fish out of water.
Man.
Bow. Bow.
Jeez.
And it was 3 clean shots, hands to your shoulder, hands hands to his hips. Like what the hey, that was a white chalk, yellow tape. Oh my stars.
He didn't even see the two come. Oh my goodness.
And almost that was one of the ones that's almost neck to neck of being the upset of the year as well. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That fight, no one expected that guy to come in and knock him out like that. And yeah, the accuracy.
Now you something Asian. He said night. It was more than night. That was
more than night. That was a bedtime story. That was everything, man. Man, sleep aid. That was the 69-degree temperature. Everything you need to go to sleep.
what? What's the degrees you sleep at?
69.
All right, this is a family show. Talk about hey, Tony, come on now.
Hold up. Go back. Go back.
You got 3 seconds, Ricky. Hurry up. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all messed up. Y'all laughing something to knocked out. I ain't laughing.
Nah, I'm not laughing at the knockout. I'm laughing at the comments about the knockout. Like,
okay.
Ooh, I love YouTube, man. I love
that was a good one,
family,
though.
man.
Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all are turned up in the comments right now. So those right there. Hold up, we got upset of you. We got one more. No, we did upset.
We did upset.
Yep. I'm looking at my notes. Sorry, it was opposite of what I got over here on the right hand side. I feel like I need to take that night, but not like that though. Now, we talked about our awards. We talked about the recap. The year's over. Everyone was going to do a top 10. Some people want to do top 100. Now we got to do our top 5. We should have did 4. Now that I think about it, because it's pound
elite.
Only because it said pound for pound. See, I was just thinking of marketing, but we gotta do our top 5 pound for pound list. Now, if anyone has any issues with this top 5 pound for pound list, the N underscore the red corner, The social media name is right there. You can hit us up there. Ricky, we gonna start from 5 and work our way up, or we gonna go 1 on down?
Let's go 1 down.
You sure? Because you don't want to say your boy. It's
Let's
all
go
good.
1 down. 1 down.
Okay. Well, number 1 should be easy for those that are watching, or if you just now tuned in. Number 1, we have Usyk, of course, the boxer of the year, has to be number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, the creative player that is.
In a way.
There we go. Then number 3, we got Bud Crawford. At number 4, we got Bam. I'm gonna let you say number 5, Ricky, because if I let Ty say it, you're gonna get upset. Affleck.
And number 5, we have Canelo.
Affleck.
But you know what's crazy? Even though they want to talk about Canelo, say my man's the duck, he still made the pound for pound list.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, he still made the list, and he always gonna make the list. And he's Canelo.
That's because he won his fight, unlike somebody else. That's why.
Mm.
Would you care to name drop, sir?
Better Biv.
Better Biv. Well, why couldn't we put Better Biv in?
Because he barely won his fight if he did win his fight. And Canelo easily won his fight.
See, I'm just everybody that's watching, this views in between Better Biv and Canelo. I really think Better Biv, but I got outvoted and they have mixed feelings. They don't like Better Biv for some reason. So,
Why are you trying to sway the witness? Like, what's
Better
going
Biv
on?
top 10. Top 10.
Sway the witness.
Better Biv top 10. Okay, where's Better Biv at in your top 10? I bet you he's above Bivol now. He's above Bivol, right?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Could have gave him a win. So yeah, that's it.
He earned it.
If you say so. Yeah, I mean, he might have earned it.
He didn't fight a C-class fight.
I would say he earned it because he's with the promotion company that pays judges. So he earned it.
You set yourself up for that one. You know you did. You gotta get him back.
Oh, see how you do? See, he moved the goalposts. See, we talking about the fighters. He want to talk about the promotional teams. You know what I'm saying? Move the goalposts.
Why don't I watch ESPN Plus?
Huh?
Why don't I watch ESPN Plus? We didn't know why.
Well, I don't want. You know what? We need to
Cut
make
your
that.
on there.
Why you don't watch ESPN Plus no more, Ty?
Because they be robbing people.
He said they be wrong. I'm waiting for you.
I'm just saying they, false.
Oh, Shockey?
Mm-mm.
Did Shockey come back and win?
Yeah.
Oh, there were different judges, right?
They ain't pay him this time.
But see, that's why they got the AI judges. You can't pay AI. Goodness, I might switch 2 and 3. I was going to ask about that.
Switch 2 and 3. Yeah. Well, Crawford at 2 and Inoue at 3.
But did Inoue have like 2 fights this year?
Yeah, Inoue. Well, he remember he didn't fight. He didn't fight recently. Yeah, he didn't fight. But at the same time, Crawford did move in a different weight class.
He moved up and he still showed a little bit of his.
But Crawford only fought once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was okay. I can see that.
Because don't nobody want to fight Crawford outside of Boots.
Oh, Crawford don't want to fight Boots. But anyway, we can go ahead.
Man, we all know Boots don't want to fight Crawford. He had a chance years ago, bro. Come on.
Boots had a chance to fight Crawford.
Boots don't want to fight Virgil. Come on now.
Hold on.
Come on. Come on, bring
Boots. Say Boots had a chance to fight Crawford.
Yeah. You don't remember
that? And what? Like when? Where?
You don't remember that?
I'm waiting for you to defend Boots.
When the contract came, there was no contract.
You might want to Google this. You because I'm gonna make this a reel, and I'm gonna put the contract on the reel.
Contract for while I'm looking this up, this kind of rolls right into what we got to talk about next, fellas. Is fights you want to see in the new year. Look, everybody typing now. Look.
Anyway, fought 2 times this year.
He fought 2 times.
Yeah, Neri and I can't pronounce the last name if I try.
The one who had the back spasm.
Yeah,
in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, the older. Yeah.
Yeah, so and both KOs, TKOs. So
Yeah.
Still number
That's
2.
the second one was definitely that was the one I think he got challenged the most, but bro, back started messing up, so it was over for him.
Yeah.
Ricky, you
Spinal.
looking it up? Thought about Tyson.
So
Now I'm a Crawford fan, and Crawford definitely up.
see what I'm saying?
Man, Crawford
Thank
definitely
you. Somebody
ducking.
How?
help me out here. Normally I get some type of support in the comments because Ty be tripping.
How did Crawford duck him? Because when Crawford before Crawford fought Errol, Boots was calling out Errol Spence.
What
So
that
how
got
did
to
he
do
duck
with
him?
anything?
How did he duck him? I'm trying to figure out how did he duck him.
Okay, so look, all right. So
Because he
did
wanted to fight
Crawford get all
Earl,
the
right?
belts? Did Crawford get all the belts?
Yeah.
Okay, when Crawford got all the belts, did they put a contract together for him to fight Boots?
I think all the bills. He's moving up after that.
He moved immediately after that, right? He
Yeah.
did not entertain fighting Boots, right?
Why would you? Who did he fight?
Okay. Now, how did Boots miss
Who
his
did he
tackle?
fight? So Crawford.
How?
So Crawford
No,
himself
that's not.
had to go fight everybody in the whole wide world to get him a fight. Fight for the belts. But then you gonna let somebody named Boots come in and fight nobody but C-class fighters and come fight him? No, I'm not doing that.
Boots was the if not
Who did he fight?
number 3 at
Who did he fight?
147. You
Who
had
did he fight?
Earl,
Who did he fight?
Earl, you had Crawford, and you had Boots.
Who did he fight?
Who he fight?
Yeah.
He didn't
Who
get a
did he
chance to
fight to
fight
earn the right to
nobody. He
fight?
left.
Crawford.
Both
Who
of
did
them
he fight?
left.
Huh?
Hmm?
Who did he fight to earn the right to fight Crawford?
There was nobody there. We've been through
Who did
this
he fight?
over and over. There's nobody. Who was there?
He
Who
could
was
have
there?
fought somebody years ago.
Who? You can't even name one person outside at 147 outside of Boots. I mean, outside of Earl, Boots, and Crawford that he could have fought.
You know, once upon a time, Virgil Ortiz was at 147, right?
He was having issues.
But he was at 147, right?
He wasn't even that active.
But he was at 147?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay.
But was this at the time when did Virgil have any belts? Exactly. See what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing. You
I
try
said
to throw
fight
Virgil.
somebody. I didn't say fight somebody with belts because we all know he don't fight nobody with belts. We all know this.
Oh, Crawford had the belts.
But I said we all know Boots don't fight nobody with belts. We all know this.
Crawford had all of Earl and Crawford had all the belts. Who is
I know. And then Crawford fought Errol, got that, and then he moved up. He's going for better. He's not trying to go down. He's at the end of his career.
And then
I'm not
point
going down in my career.
Look, listen, also too, and as when he was transitioning, he still have the belts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It took him quite a bit of time to relinquish the belts. They had to strip him, right?
No, he gave him away.
No, he stripped one of them belts first. They stripped one of the belts first.
One they tripped, but he gave the rest away.
And then he gave the rest away, correct?
Yeah. That's because he moved on better
things. All I say. So who at 147 had belts? Nobody.
Who had belts right now?
No, at that time.
At the time they wanted to fight.
You said he been could have fought Crawford and had a chance to fight Crawford.
Yeah.
Where did you read this at? TMZ?
No. Okay.
Where are you getting your boxing resources at? Because I need to understand that one.
Okay.
If you find a contract, right? Matter of fact, no, because you about to. I already.
You gonna say if you find the contract, though I'm hopeful.
No,
yes, I am hopeful.
Delete it. Look, delete this one.
Contract.
Delete. You won't get me. It will never be another apology on this episode. I mean, on this show again. You get one time.
I ain't gonna say never because I might have to apologize to some people after in the next segment. But
he said the belts was given the Boots. Yeah, the belts was given the Boots, but Boots that's not Boots' fault. That's not Boots' fault. You know, Shakur. A belt was given to Shakur.
Okay.
A few more belts need to be given to Shakur.
I'm just
Shakur's fought champions though, hasn't he?
Oh my goodness.
At 130, not at 135.
But I asked a question: did he fight champions though? Name one champion that Boots' fault.
He couldn't. He didn't get a chance to.
He had plenty of chances now. Stanionis, Norman, what? But what did he do? He decided to fight who?
That. As
Karen?
I'm not gonna do it.
And then when somebody
he keep baiting me to do it. I already gave him an apology the first time.
When a B class fighter wanted to fight him, he said, "Oh no, I'm staying at 147." And then
Oh,
another
he
good
said,
fighter
"Oh, who
said.
cares about Shakur?" You're absolutely right. There you
Then
go.
another good fighter named Tio said, "Okay, I come to 147 fight you." Said, "Nah, I'm trying to fight people with belts." All right, so who you gonna fight?
So, are you calling Boots a duck?
Quack quack.
I
If it
think
look like a duck, act like a duck, quack like a duck.
Man,
What is it?
Boots, if you're watching this, man, please, if you can, please get somebody with a belt or something for your next fight at 147. Because I need you to show
so. You know what?
all your potential and get this W.
We've been on the topic, but we ain't really addressed the topic. So you just said it. It's a new year and new fighter. So what fights do you want to see? You said please at 147. So you can name Boots and who else?
Man, well, Stanionis, anybody with a belt at 147, go ahead unify the belt. Go ahead unify. I would prefer that for Boost to unify. Who else would I want to see? Honestly, and it's gonna throw you out for a loop. I would like to see the Terrence Crawford and Canelo fight.
I had that on my list.
Yeah, cause Terrence, that one fight, seeing one fight from Terrence, that's not good enough for me. I need to see Terrence active. So him fighting Canelo, I would prefer to see that fight. I do want to see um, Dubois and Usyk. I do want to see that fight if Dubois wins, but I definitely want to see that.
Okay. So you said
I got some more, but I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and get some more fights. What Ty? Matter of fact, Ty, what's your wish list, Ty? I want to hit this one.
On my wish list,
Yeah.
Inoue versus Nakatani. That's not happening until 2026, but
Ooh, that's a good one.
yeah. Other one would be but I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's retiring or what's going on with him. Tank versus Keyshawn.
Okay.
And my third fight I really want to see this year, I say would be, I'm trying to think, who would I really want to see this year? There we go. I want to see Benavidez versus Beterbiev.
That's too soon.
I want to see it.
Goodness, great. You done broke the matrix.
Sheesh.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
I should have let Ty go last.
Not exactly. So hold on. So I just don't hold on. Let me go back a little bit in your list. So you don't want Tank to fight Shakur first? You want him to fight Keyshawn?
Since he's saying that Shakur ain't done nothing in boxing, blah blah blah, and he's saying that Keyshawn has, so that's saying that he interested in fighting him. So I want to see Shakur's little brother destroy him.
His little brother.
Yeah, they're best friends, but little brother, best friend.
And you think? Hold on. You said destroy.
Yeah, I believe what Bomac said. Bomac said he gonna look like it's gonna be like a Crawford versus Spence again. I believe it, 100%. Bomac said I believe it.
I'm sorry, my manager had walked in, so I want to hear one more.
Hold on. I think my camera and stuff went on mute. You said what?
I said
Destroy.
Bomac said that fight's gonna look like what? That fight's gonna look like they do me off. That fight's gonna look like Spence versus Crawford, and I believe it.
Okay.
I believe that Keyshawn's gonna destroy Tank. Gonna become.
Somebody please clip that. Lord,
I could be myself.
What? Look. Okay. Keyshawn,
You don't believe
don't get
Bomac?
me wrong.
You think Bomac lying?
No, you're not about to do that. You're not about to do that, Ty.
lying?
You're not about to do that, Ty. You're not about to do that. I see what you're doing. You're not about to do that.
See, Ty.
Look, no, we're not about to do that.
Oh, not this time. We can't listen to Ty this time.
Well, the thing is, like I said, I don't know what's going on with Tank because I don't know if he's retiring. I don't know what's going on because that thing he put on Instagram was kind of different. So I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is it true?
He put it.
Gotta set a fight. He got to give a sense of urgency for people to come out here and buy these tickets now.
Who gonna buy a fight after you? We'll
Yeah,
talk
if
about that
somebody
in
say
one
it's
second.
over, why
Hold
would
on.
you buy a fight?
We'll
That's
talk
Okay,
about
wait.
that in one second. Hold
I
on.
tell you how my thoughts after this. Go, Tomo.
Okay.
What's the fight you want to see, Tomo?
I definitely had, of course, the Tank Shakur one,
Okay.
but that's still with question marks beside it because of what we're gonna talk about next. I want to see I said Crawford and Canelo because I want to see that. But I also said, and it's funny that y'all talked about it earlier, but I want to see Earl Spence versus Boots. I want to see Earl fight somebody again. I want to see if he still can box. Like,
I don't think
had
Boots. I
some
don't
days
think Boots
off.
would be a tune-up. You need a tune-up fight first.
After 500 some days
a
off.
C class master.
Nah, 500 some days off. I don't care who you fight.
Look, at the end of the day, that's what I want to see. But I just genuinely want to see Spence fight one more time. Like, it doesn't
And you
have to
think
be
Spence
Boots.
coming back to the ring?
I just want to see if he
I don't think so.
still got it.
I don't think so.
so. Y'all asked me what I want to see. I would like to see that. I also would like to see if Devin Haney could actually beat somebody up that's not with .2 Osterring in their system. But again, there's a lot of things that we are still waiting for.
I forgot about Devin Haney.
Yeah, so I want to see Devin Haney fight
Devin
somebody. I'm
got.
trying
Yeah, I
think
would
of
like
an
to see
opponent
Devin
at
and
this time.
Tio.
Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah.
Devin versus Tio.
Anyway versus Keyshawn? Anyway too small.
He's way too small. And
Now
that's
that
what three
fight
different.
would look
That weight
like
class
Spence
is like.
versus.
Yeah, they like three different. They like three weight classes from each other.
Don't mean nothing. Don't mean
Oh no,
nothing.
that means something.
Nah,
Weight
Keyshawn not a
classes
small
for a
dude.
reason.
Keyshawn ain't no small dude.
No, not at all. He
That
can.
dude
He
getting
can
bigger
do.
and bigger.
He
Ain't
can
no way
blow
gonna
up. He
break.
can do
Ain't
140.
no way gonna break him down.
No, he's not. You crazy.
He gonna break him down just like they did them cars on Fast and the
He'll get
Furious.
broke
They
down.
gonna break him down.
Don't do
versus
Say.
Shakur versus punching bags.
Whoo. You gonna need an ice pack after that one.
You'll see.
Oh, I got another one too, but we don't talk about exhibitions, so I'm gonna just leave it. But I'm gonna say it so we can move on to the next segment. I want to see Andre Ward versus old buddy Paul. Yeah, versus Jake Paul. He called him out. I want to see that.
That would be
I don't want
nice.
to see it. No.
Yeah, but I don't want to see it either.
Oh, it's okay. Just had to throw it out there.
No.
It's okay.
No.
And I want to see Amanda get her revenge too. But
oh no, definitely want to see Amanda get another fight.
a little packet. Okay, all right, we're gonna see. But before we move to this fight that was canceled, because we got some up and coming fights, and we're gonna give y'all extra 10 minutes because we were a little bit late. I do gotta address one thing. Ty, you almost had us, Ty, but you won't get us like that, Tone. So you think Bomac is a liar? No, we don't think that Bomac is a liar. However, I do believe that Tank has a chance, and it will not look like that fight. That is insane. That is some insane statements there. Just like this statement that was said by Tank on his Instagram. Meanwhile, all of the fighters that are on the undercards, actually the fighter that's a part of the main event is still out here sparring like nothing's ever happened. And Tank is having another blow up on social media yet again. And he put up on his Instagram story, he has the whole world in a tizzy. Some of the boxing fans are like, thank God, because we didn't want to see this fight anyway. But Tank put it up. He said the fight is canceled. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people thought he was going to fight in March. Is he going to fight? We don't know. But do you all believe what Tank is saying, or do you think this is just propaganda?
For me, I think it's just propaganda. I don't think since it's not confirmed yet. Everybody acting, as normal. I just think it's just a sense of urgency to get people in the seats, get the tickets going. From Tank, I don't believe that. I don't see the fight not happening. There's no reason for the fight not happening unless it's not selling.
I don't know if he's trolling or trying to sell a fight, or because I'm trying to figure out why I took a picture of the ground and put that on there. That's what throwing me off. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to connect things. I'm like, okay, to a picture of floor saying fight's canceled. Was the picture of the floor was that in the bathroom? You saying this fight is like doo doo? That's why the fight's canceled, or I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand. So it's either he's trolling, or I think he retiring. Because like when he at the press conference he said, like he think about leaving this year. So maybe he's like really not into this fight. Maybe he's trying to get himself into it, and he's not really into fighting right now. He wants to retire. Maybe just like Lomachenko. Maybe it feels like he's done enough, and he's done with it. Maybe, I don't know. We don't know until he says something. I don't know.
That dude look like, now I had to bring the picture up. That dude look like he either in a hospital or he definitely like in a restroom area somewhere. That's the type of towels they use, or he was at a school.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he wasn't at school, because the only time I seen those floors was when you was in school suspension. So I don't really know, but this is a terrible way to try to sell this fight. This is like the 14th time we done heard something bad about this fight. Either it's not happening, they done moved it, the dates have been shifted around. I kind of feel like how Ricky looking right now. I'm just tired of it until they fight. You know, like when y'all actually gonna do it? Well, a lot of people already know about the opponent, so it was questions there. Then the opponent comes out and he tries to sell a fight by having folks in DC start some stuff, and you know that kind of amped him up a little bit. But even from the first press conference, I even seen it. I was like, he doesn't look enthused. He doesn't look like he wants to be here at all. Then he comes out and says, I'm thinking about retiring. Then he's talking about, if I go to therapy, I'm going to lose the anger that I have for when I want to fight. A dad was there. He said, hey, my son want to box. He want to be just like you when he get old. He's like, tell him play soccer. Boxing is not the thing. Like everything that Tank has been saying in around this fight has been towards not either boxing ever again or just stay away from the sport altogether. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Of course, they got all the questions that's been happening with Calvin and everything like that. Then you also just see what boxing is doing in general to people. I mean, Ty don't even watch ESPN Plus no more. So it's just a lot that's going into the sport after the sport looked like it was trending in the right direction. If this fight don't happen, there's going to be a lot of questions about just Tank in general. Like his career, who he fought, who he didn't fight. Me being a Tank fan, I'm going to have to look at it and be like, come on, bro. Like even Floyd, even the fact that Floyd didn't fight the people we wanted him to fight in their prime, at least he fought somebody. So something got to give. Or you got to at least send out another cryptic message to say the fight's not selling, so this is why it's canceled. Or go fight at RFK. It's cool. We'll still go. Like you don't got to be in Brooklyn. But this is too much. It's just too much that's not even about the fight and surrounding Tank. It's just too much. It's reminding me of Ryan Garcia a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's about to fight him.
Yeah.
And you see how that fight went. That's all I'm saying, though. Haney still lost. But as far as that, you can leave your comments. There's not too much you can really say about it. It's becoming annoying at this point.
You know, it definitely is, hands down. You should have just let it be once he seen that people were, upset that who he chose to fight next.
I feel bad for Lamont. I feel bad for Lamont at this point.
But Lamont said he's still training. It's still on. So I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm talking about. This is why I kind of felt bad for Haney a little bit when Ryan was doing what he was doing. It's like, bruh, this is too much.
Yeah.
Like, just you could sell the fight. It's okay. All the antics you did about, you got a meme out there now, so I bet he pay for it. Like, you got a meme now. Just run with that. This is just, it's too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Unless he retiring.
He can still be Shakur. Up and coming fights, Ricky.
Up and coming fights. Crazy. So, first up and coming fight, we have January 8th in Queensland, Australia, title fight between Jay Apatea versus David Naika. I might have butchered that. Forgive me. 12 rounds for Apatea's IBF Cruiserweight title. Fellas, who you got? Apatea. Apatea. Okay. We all got Apatea. I'm gonna go ahead and speak it. Apatea definitely needs to get that because I think he's gonna dominate cruiserweight division. January 24th, what we was waiting for at the end of for this month is now happening. January 24th is in Tokyo, title fight between Inoue versus Sam Goodman, 12 rounds versus Inoue's undisputed junior featherweight championship. And we already know we're going with the creative player, Inoue.
Yeah.
Hands down.
And if Inoue fight Keyshawn, I'm picking.
So please, everybody's tuning in. Those are two key fights for January to watch. we definitely hands down believe that these two fighters are going to win. Jay Alpatea and Naoya Inoue.
Both by knockout.
Both by knockout.
There we go. And there we have it. So I know this episode, for me, it felt like this episode was short, but I'm looking at the time and we actually killed the hour.
Yeah, you already know why it was an hour. I thought it was going to be a few minutes, early. Someone.
Who's someone? I know y'all. Yeah, y'all too.
He keep looking at me, man.
Oh, that's you? No,
Yeah.
on my side, the camera ties on this side on my side.
Whatever you do, flip it. You
Yeah,
gotta-
opposite.
Yeah, don't do mirror my camera. Because now you're doing the wrong thing.
I'm not.
Hold on. T.O. versus Mateus was agreed upon.
For real?
Okay, it was agreed upon, and they was basically saying what y'all think about that. Teo
Say that again?
Teo
versus
versus yeah.
Matias
Teo
just won his last fight. T.O. When's the last time T.O. fought?
He fought the guy.
I hope it was a guy.
I can't remember his name, but it was an easy fight for T.O.
Teo.
Nah, if I remember
He
the
didn't
fight,
fight this year.
I'm about to say he ain't fighting in a minute. I don't think
I
he
don't
looked that
think
good in that
I don't
last
think
fight.
he ain't fought since last year, since 2023, and he fought the guy. I forgot his name.
I don't. That fight, it's hard to see when somebody takes a long time off boxing. It's hard for me to choose them. But if Pyro can beat Matias, I think Teo definitely can.
Oh yeah, Teo definitely would beat Matias.
Yeah.
The boogeyman is no longer the boogeyman.
Yeah.
He's been exposed. He's no longer the boogeyman no more in boxing. He's been exposed.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this, because I know we're about to get out of here, but I just want to ask this question. What's too long of a break in boxing?
Anything over 12 months?
Yeah. Oh, he did fall. Claggett. Steve Claggett.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And before that was Jermaine Ortiz. That's the one I was thinking about.
Ortiz was the one that was like
That
looked too
that
good
was
in
in February. So I take that back. He fought twice this year.
Okay, so yeah, Teo definitely win then. Easy fight.
So you say anything over 12 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By choice or by force? Oh, go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
For me, I want to say a year or two, because that's a lot of time to be off and not be active.
Okay. So I said by choice or by force. By choice, you could still be training though within that year.
Yes, you can still be training, but it depends on the person, because you gotta remember they gotta make the weigh-in.
Yeah.
They gotta make the weigh-in, and also the gloves change. So that's another thing too. So when you already, in my opinion, when you already you say you had a fight at the top of the year and you're gonna fight midway through the year, it's not that as far as training and being in shape, you always gonna be ready. Now you take a year off, you packing on unnecessary weight, and might be picking up some bad habits along because you're not actually training for nobody.
Yeah, and if you're just training the whole year, you're overtraining yourself.
That too.
So, yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to ask, Loma, he on his spiritual retreat.
I think Loma retired. He done.
I think Loma gonna retire too.
I think so too. I think honestly, that's why I said something about Earl. If he don't fight by next year, I think he done too.
If Earl don't fight in the first quarter of this upcoming year, it's definitely about right.
I think
he is tune up. I ain't gonna lie.
He could fight Frank.
Yeah, Frank is at one. No, Frank at 140.
You say he gonna fight
Frank at 140.
You want him to beat up his fighter? That's his own fighter.
I want to beat him too after he did what he did.
Frank at 140. That's too small.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure they sparred before, but that's no.
I need to see a film on that.
You're not gonna do that.
I need to see a film on that if they did spar. Because Earl don't really have no defense, and Frank got a little bit of defense.
Fight Lubin.
Fight who?
Lubin.
Erickson Lubin, that would be good.
You need a fight. Yeah.
He definitely need a fight.
Yeah.
He's like that. Even though I know he don't want to be, but he's basically like the gatekeeper.
Haney at 150, right?
154.
154?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say it. Y'all gonna call me crazy.
What?
That would be a good matchup.
What?
Him and Spence.
That's what he said.
Yeah. That's what Ty was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said Lubin.
That's the same person, Erickson Lubin.
What?
His name is Erickson Lubin.
Devin Haney?
Oh, okay. You threw me off.
Yeah, I said Haney.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Devin
like, hold
Haney?
up. Devin Haney had an alter ego?
Devin Haney wouldn't fight him.
Hold on.
Out there.
Devin fighting T.O.?
No.
No, we're talking about Devin
Spence.
fighting Spence. Devin don't take he don't take tune-ups.
No. Hold on.
I see you thinking. Earl Spence from Dallas.
That's the 500 days off. That's a tune-up. 500 days off at the beat get like.
I'm just throwing.
That's why I say he needs
there.
a tune-up.
All right.
I don't think it's gonna be that sweet.
Who?
I mean, no. Earl do need a tune-up. Don't get me wrong. He needs a tune-up. Okay. But also, he needs a tune-up because he's moving over to 154.
All right.
So I agree.
Okay, we all agree there. All right, let's get these last words. I just had to throw something out there, just to get your brain going. All right, last words. How y'all fellas feel about this episode? Ricky?
I feel like it feels good to see Ty take an L to this episode. Those are my closing remarks. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas to everybody.
I got a lot of last words. I let Tomo go.
All right, so what I'm gonna say is, hold on. Excuse me. All right, so how I felt about this episode is, I felt like Ricky, we had Ty on the ropes. He fought back with a lot of jabs, around about that 5th or 6th round. He started winning over the judges when he started throwing out little comments like, "So you gonna say that Bo Mac's a liar?" That was his jab. He was throwing a lot of jabs. A few feints was in there too. But I feel like this episode, I'm gonna give it to the AI judges and say, Ricky, you may have gotten this one 112 to 111. But go ahead, Ty.
My last words are, this is a great show, but my last words are shout out to Top Rank for signing with the Zone. So that's four top promoters with the Zone. Need one more. Hopefully it comes over. And also shout out to Turkey for buying the ring, also buying 13% of the Zone. So, and then another thing, I didn't say this about the Tank thing. Maybe Tank has decided he's going to fight Morataya for the IBF. Maybe that's what he said. You know what? I'm going to stop this fight, and maybe I'll fight somebody for another belt so I become unified. Maybe that's what he's doing. That'd be smart.
And that would be smart, and I would prefer that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I prefer that. Listen to Ty.
I would say that sounds like a good route. I mean, if that is the route he's going, that means he's actually listening to Calvin, or somebody's actually talking to him and saying, "All right, man, we got enough money. It's time for legacy at this point."
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Me either.
Go secure the legacy. We told Boots to do it, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Happy
This
New
is
Year.
the last episode of this year of In the Red Corner. We made it another year. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the support. Thank you for all the reposts. Also, shout out to the boxing chat. The boxing chat. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the boxing chat. Please subscribe to In the Red Corner. Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, definitely subscribe. We need 17 more for 400. 17 more.
17 more. Let's keep these. We're gonna keep these episodes going. The New Year's gonna bring new content for us, and those were my last words.
Yeah, now that y'all throw that out there, this is the last show of the year, and I do want to say, man, hats off to you guys, man, for keeping this thing going. It's been a crazy year. We can talk about everything that has happened, but we can also talk about all the stuff that's going to happen, like us winning best show 4 times in a row. But keeping the network on their toes, man. Shout out to everybody that's on the network. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, share it. If you on TikTok, shout out to Ty for keeping the reels going. Shout out to Ricky for providing content for each one of those reels. And shout out to everybody in the comments too, man. I forgot how to end the stream because it's been that long since I've been on vacation. But this has been In the Red Corner. Oh, there it is right there. This has been In the Red Corner. We out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.
We still here. Nah, we hit. Hey, so everybody that's watching, make sure y'all hit that notification button.
And subscribe.